Can Sujato take on speak? Sujato Bhadra sab. Yeah, can you unmute Sujato sab?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Let me begin. Had he been alive, he would have been the prisoner number 17 in Bhim Koregaon case. Because 2 days back, in the electronic portals, some portion of the charge sheet that's submitted by NIA in the court, they had mentioned that Geelani was one of the conspirators. So the way Stansami was picked up and the very next day charge sheet was submitted, he could not have been avoided arrest. But to me, it's a very personal loss. And to us, it's a great loss. He was a fearful crusader for the movement of the release of political prisoners and for the rights of the people of Kashmir. Balagopal, we lost very in an untimely way. And now we lost Geelani in the most unpredictable, very shocking way. But still, I believe that to me, Geelani is two personalities to me. When I did not know him, when I saw him on a screen as an accused, dead terrorist, in print media, in media trial, he has been abused like anything. He was brutally tortured on 14 December, the day of arrest. Subsequently, police on 15 December. Anyway, he was brutally tortured. His testimonies are available. He was almost, he given the death penalty in the lower court, despite the fact this is Kashmiri talk over the phone has been translated by Sanjay Kak and Samrat Prakash in the court that have been rejected by the lower court. And because in the defense committee, Nandita Haksas, Arundhati Roy, and many, many others, public opinion created and pointed out is a presumptuous judgment. And that must be contested in all manner, that we had contested. He survived. He had a definitive viewpoint on execution of Abjal Guru. He never hide that opinion. We may differ, we may argue, we may contest him, but it's a very definitive argument on the execution of Abjal Guru. In 2013, he had given interview on Abjal Guru. And so the way, even the minor son of Abjal Guru was not allowed to meet Abjal Guru for the last time. That we have been seeing, in case of Bhadra Rao, in case of others, when police inhumanly opposing, even interim bail, in case of pandemic. When he was simply buried in Tihar jail, family was not allowed to see. So he had a very definitive. After coming out, we have many experience after coming out, many political prisoners became inactive, gone back to quote unquote mainstream life. But he did not do that. He came out and formed an organization. I'm part of that organization. I'm one of the vice presidents of that organization. He formed committee for the release of the political prisoners. We have many demands, but three definitive demands. One, release of the political prisoners, irrespective of any political ideology, not for self-interest, but for public good. For further ideology, it should be termed as political prisoner. Second, prison reforms. We require a huge, massive prison reforms. And third, we have a very minority voice in Indian society. Abolition of death penalty. We fought for the abolition of death penalty. He had seen, His colleagues were hanged. He had seen, 1984, Makbul Bhat was hanged. So we fought for the abolition of the private property. He was supposed to come to and under CRPP. My last 2 points, my CRPP is under repression. Most of our executive now in under behind bar in connection with the Bhim Koregaon case. So we contacted Geelani last year. Please come to Kolkata and let us have a new committee to continue our CRPP function. He was supposed to come in the November last year. He could not come, as you know. But I have fond memories of Geelani. See, in Kolkata, he participated in press conference. He launched a book in Kolkata. And because of his loss, movement received a setback. I must admit that. But a very joyful personality, very nice personality. When in debate, he never attacked anybody at personal level. So our tribute to Geelani as a colleague, as a human rights activist, and one of the members of the committee for release of political prisoners. We salute him for his fight. But in the eyes of the state, he was attacked physically. Arundhati is present now. Remember in 2010, 21st October in Delhi, when we were talking at the convention on Kashmir, we are attacked. We are booked under sedition, though this was acquitted. But before the death of Geelani, last line, in the eyes of the state, he was not definitive acquitted. According to Kafka, he was ostensible acquitted. And with the loss, we lost a great son of the movement. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sujato sir is a human rights activist, and I'm really I can't take the honor, but I'm very sorry. My age, my experience, and my experiences with all of your experiences is completely different. So I may not be much aware of all of your experiences with SAR Geelani Saab. But one recall I wanted to bring is in Coimbatore. He came to Coimbatore, and my friend said SAR Geelani Saab is in Coimbatore, and he's a lawyer. And there was a meeting in the Coimbatore Coimbatore court, and the BJP protested against his presence. So my brother said that SAR Geelani Saab is there. I want to meet him. So I'm very new to activism that time in this front. So as soon as he told my name, he embraced him, and he accommodated him so well. So the point what I'm trying to say is, so simple person, so simple to the ground. Actually, for me, very good friends in my in Dalit Camera work and Dalit Camera's life also. Our relationship with SAR Geelani and Hani Babu. And so that was something we cherish, and we literally miss. We really miss him.